What are functions in computer programming? So you can say functions, functions computer programming. You can say functions function just set of instructions your group is a set of instructions together. Now you di a D atoso. A set of instructions. Now set of instructions you grouping together as one. Now after you di a D atoso. The function is just a group of instructions put together under one name. Anytime you use those set of instructions, again, we just need to refer to those set of instructions using the name that we have given to it. And you see this everyday activity. Now, here I'm explaining what a function is. And anytime you treat yes or no, you find said the AC and say, I will say, mommy, and my set of instructions you be follow. The kind, mommy, Rebecca said, pick up your toothbrush. We are now say, put toothpaste on the brush. Now I can open your mouth. Brush your top, bottom, and front teeth. Where we are, and you brush your tongue. Like I said, rinse your mouth with water. Rinse your toothbrush. Wipe your mouth. Anytime I will say you treat yes, I will say, mommy, a set of instructions so from top to down, and so mommy mentions these steps every morning from top to down. Mommy decides say, and yeah, obe groupie all these instructions together. Na one man a din brush teeth. Anytime mommy Rebecca said brush teeth, we already know what we are supposed to do. And who ain't here say, I will say mommy every steps one after the other from top to down. Anytime mommy say you treat yes no. They hear and say mommy Rebecca said brush teeth. Onyaka brush teeth na pepepe. You say you pick your toothbrush, put toothpaste on the brush, open our mouth, brush top, bottom, and then front teeth, brush the tongue, rinse our mouth with water, rinse your toothbrush, and then the last one, wipe our mouth. Inti who in here say was an opebia mommy everybody these steps so then to group these steps all together. Then one mark these words steps a day as brush teeth. So now whenever you wake up, mommy will just say brush teeth. To weigh any friend function. See you can say functional. Function is equal to group of instructions put together under one name. You see function and I see a declare function to group set of instructions under one name. So anytime you see the same set of what instructions are, then sound so and type the same set of instructions then we will just refer to the set of instructions by the name that has been given to it. So functions are declared to group set of instructions under a name. So you can reuse that code whenever needed. After how to declare functions. I'm mentioning first to create functions in computer programming. Say you declare function and I say you create function in computer programming. And your man I would do what I was saying to me a sentence. The edikan you will be a friend keyword. Keyword in Juma keyword in the engine say the keyword tells the computer that you are creating a function. The programming language the did Juma no ebe keyword sa keyword no anytime be I be using a computer and say you create function. the area I was saying a dear function ye creating. And I said the set of instructions are ye groupy together. No, I was saying a dear ye the better so. The another name no eba. So a name for the function. We are after the name of the function, no, not parenthesis, aba, and I said brackets atwaso. The your parenthesis. So set of parentheses which may contain parameters. The case parameters then. Ye koye ni ye be parameter na afe ya hwe kwan a ye fa so e create parameter any kwan a ye fa so e use. The after parenthesis, you know, you will block of code. Block of code. Block of code, you know, are your codes to run when the function is called. Now, codes to run, and I said set of instructions to run, no, depending on the programming language. I need the shed curly braces in, and I say performing BBA a friend indentation. So your keyword that tells the computer you are creating a function. If you are near name, a name for the function. If you are near about parentheses, set of parentheses which may contain parameters. Then if you are near a block of code, that's codes to run when the function is called. And inside curly braces, or we indent those set of instructions. The share you first to declare functions in some of the programming languages. The can Python programming language. So def, then greet, and they work parentheses, and inside parentheses, you know, they work name, then colon. Then you say Python programming language, you know, and you see colon to represent block of what? Of code. There were def, greet, parentheses, and I say bracket, then name, then colon. After the colon, then we indent the set of instructions the person you're performing. So here we have print, then parentheses, hello, plus name. This name way it's from name now a word greet bracket, you know, inside. Def no here no a keyword that you use in Python programming language. Any computer and say a person a creative function. Anytime there a person a creative function in Python, you use keyword def, that is def. I don't know a computer and say me person a creative function. So you say after keyword, you know, I will say name for the function. The function in the say greet. The greet a function name. Now inside parentheses, you know, you will be a friend name. The name, no, and a friend then parameter. Now after you work codes that runs when you call greet, and as I say first function now code I know so run. The another print statement, you know, a general ama code that run whenever we call the function. Set a creative function in Python programming language. You use keyword def. If we are a dimba near person function, no, I don't know at us when may use greet. If we are parentheses, parameter also as a parenthesis. If we want to use parameters. Name na idea share bracket in the and compulsory. So you may create function as def, greet, parentheses, colon. Now a set of instructions I person run and slide at us. JavaScript programming language. Combines a first to create function in JavaScript programming language. JavaScript, you see keyword that a friend function. The function, you know, in JavaScript, so actually computer and say a person creative function. To a function, then greet, you know, here too we are using greet, you know, as the function name. Then we have the name inside the bracket as a parameter. So we are na afei curly braces no aba. The curly braces under JavaScript programming language you use it to group the set of instructions that a person is running when we call the greet function. Jaha and you print what you use console.log code that runs when you call greet function. The subquine we use na a faso and you a create function in JavaScript programming language. The send your Python programming language under JavaScript programming language so able to me a create function and also no yemfa bibia enhye parenthesis no mu and I say bracket inside. The bit a function greet then parenthesis na fe curly braces number then set of instructions a person run when we call the function no akọ curly braces no inside. The after parameters and argument. Parameters and argument. You use JavaScript function that you create here. So if you greet function now, you pass a name inside the parenthesis. This name a what parenthesis inside and then a friend parameter. The ABI na you pass information be to the function. So the set of instructions inside the function able use that information at the diguma. The primary soon able to me first pass set information to the set of instructions in the function. And then you see the BI friend parameter. The parameter no is like a variable inside the function that allows you to pass information into the function when you call the function. The ebetumi dudu bia yepe depending on the information that the person pass to the set of instructions in the function to what to use. After yenhwe argument, the yenim say after declaring a function before a set of instructions in every run, we have to call the function. This is declare a function with parameters. Then when we are calling the function, we need to pass the information to the function so that those information will be forwarded to the set of instructions in the function. The example, the greet function that you're creating. So my pass what information Samuel. Tisa Samuel me pass to the function no. And then your friend argument. The argument is the actual value you pass it into a function when we call that function. So an argument is the actual value you pass into a function when you call it. The argument fills in the parameter. The argument is the value that we pass to the parameter. The parameter is like a variable we create when we are declaring a function. Afe argument and so a value na you pass it when we call the function. When we are declaring the function, we create what? Parameters. And then when we call the function, we pass in argument. The argument, every part of fill the parameters are you create when we are declaring a function as values so that they can be used inside the what? The function. After declaring a function, before those set of instructions are yet declared under the function are running, we need to call the function. So after function declaration, functions must be called in order for the codes in the function to run. The question is a quite so and a faso a function call. Here you see this particular function, here you see JavaScript programming language a declare. You show your function greet and then parentheses. You didn't can be a friend of parameters. To see a declare function without parameters. Then when we are calling the function we call the function without argument. If the function is without a parameter, then we also call the function without argument. Now say you declare function with parameters, then when we are calling the function, we have to call the function with argument. Function that we declare without parameters, when we are calling them, we call them without argument. And then functions are you declare with parameters. When we are making a function call to search functions, we call those functions with argument. So assignment kakra emam. What is a function? What keyword is used to create a Python function? Which of the following is the proper way of calling a function? A. Greet parenthesis sami to a function that passes argument to the function call. Then B, we have greet then parenthesis. Then C is saying both A and B. Then question 4, what is the difference between parameter and argument? Make sure say subscribe to this particular channel. Na afi wa like video na wa share inso ama afoforo. Se na be ya won so obetumi enya sa lesson we hu emfaso.